Hi guys, it's Smart Girl Yanni. Welcome to the Talk Report. So in this episode, we're going to talk about the 80s, translating architectural design language, and jam. So you might be wondering, Yanni, no offense, but what do you know about cars? And more specifically, what do you know about Volvo? Well, it turns out I know quite a bit about cars actually. I know you guys know me here on social media for my social media content and my brand and marketing, but my main gig, of course, is OFS Smart Repair. We're the premium auto body repair center in the Free State and Northern Cape, and very specifically, we are the only Volvo approved auto body repair center in the entire Free State and Northern Cape. So it is our business to know the ins and the outs of a car. And when it comes to Volvo, we know our stuff. So you've been seeing a lot of Volvo action here on social media, and as part of their latest campaign, they've given a couple of local influencers the chance to drive one of their cars. So we saw the lovely stylist Renelle Leroux drive the XC40, tastemaker and architect Christoph Stein and sports star Roscoe Speckman drove the XC60, but today it's my turn, and I don't just get to drive any Volvo. I'm driving the big kahuna of the collection, the XC90. So come on, join me for a ride in the XC90, and let me tell you what it is that I love about this car and what I love about this brand. So when you're driving a Volvo, you're driving Scandinavian design. Volvo, of course, being a Swedish brand. Scandinavian design is known for their beautiful uncluttered lines, luxe, natural textures and fibers, but also a supreme obsession with functionality. See, the Scandinavians don't like designing things that do not work. To them, it's all about form and function and everything just having a perfect flow. So where you will experience that is in the cabin of a Volvo XC90. Every little detail, every stitch, every nook, every placement has been thoroughly planned and thoroughly executed. Because like I said, for the Scandinavians, they want things to not just work, they want it to work really well. But unfortunately, Volvo hasn't always been known for their uncluttered lines and Scandinavian design. In fact, in the old days, Volvo had a reputation for being a bit of a tannikar. Now, whether that reputation was entirely fair or not, well, that's up for debate. But let me explain to you where that came from. So Volvo very famously designed the seat belt. They were so obsessive about functionality and safety in a car that they decided not to patent their technology. Instead, they made it available for all the car manufacturers around the globe because they wanted everyone to put a seat belt in their car. So for many years, Volvo's claim to fame has been that they are the people who build the safest car on the road. That extreme obsession with safety and caution, well, that's all fine and well and wonderful, and it is very important, but that doesn't really translate into something being exciting or sexy. Take that reputation of extreme caution and safety and combine it with a very weird design phase that Volvo went through in the 80s and 90s. And before you knew it, the brand was known for being, dare I say it, boring. But if there's one thing that you should know about Scandinavian design, it's that it's impeccable. So it was only a matter of time before the Volvo designers would hit that sweet spot of translating the Scandinavian design language of what they were doing in their architecture and interior into what they were doing in their cars. So fast forward to the late noughties, the 2010s, and today, and boy, have Volvo hit the sweet spot. In fact, Volvo has been cleaning up on the award scene around the globe. The Volvo XC60 won the World Car of the Year award in 2018. And since then, every single competition, every single category that it is entered in, it just keeps on winning. Ironically, Volvo is still the safest car on the road, but what used to be deemed as boring is now seen as a superpower. If there's one safety rating that every single motor manufacturer in the world wants, the holy grail of safety ratings, it's the Euro NCAP. Volvo smashes the Euro NCAP rating every single year out of the park on all their models. And you know what? I don't even think they're trying too hard. It's just second nature for these guys. That's how good their cars are. So who are the people who drive a Volvo? Well, if I think about famous people in history, I'd say Sherlock Holmes would drive a Volvo. Einstein, Marie Curie. I think Marie Curie would definitely drive a Volvo. When I think about Volvo, I think about effortless style. You see, the kind of design that the Swedish do is not about being brash or being in your face or trying too hard. So the people who drive a Volvo, they just have this innate chicness about them. They're smart, they're inquisitive, they ask intelligent questions of their motor manufacturer. For Volvo people, it's about more than just the talk of the car. And don't get me wrong, performance is very important in a car. But if it's performance you want, you will get performance from Volvo. But Volvo people want to know more. They want to know, what is Volvo planning for the future? Is Volvo investing in our planet? Does Volvo have the kind of beliefs that they can align themselves with for the next 20, 30, 40 years? They ask the kind of questions that's not really your normal, usual kind of questions that people would ask from their motor manufacturers. But if you look at our world today and you look at our environment, I don't think the question should be, why do these people ask these kind of questions of their motor manufacturers? I think the question should be, why doesn't all motor manufacturers answer them like Volvo do? Sinek, who is a thought leader and known for one of the most watched TED Talks of all time, says that people don't do business with your business because you have what they need. People do business with your business because they believe what you believe. So if you're in the market for a car that is as smart, as innovative, and as intelligent as you are, well, then I think Volvo is your brand.